Hi, this is Kerry at kerrysyntheticlubes.shopamsoil.com. Short little video tonight on how to be a commercial account. What the commercial account get is very similar to the retail account, and what I mean by that, the pricing is the same. It's still shipped right to their building. They make the orders themselves. They have the tech line they can call. They can get little programs, special programs for testing, like this oil sample kit. Amsoil does have a company doing those for them, and antifreeze, and those are kind of the programs that they can pick up on. They don't have to pay the full price for these kits because of what they're doing. Also, they have a drum pump kit that you can help the dealer himself, helps him buy, gives him a better price on it. It has the cart to carry the drums, plus of course the pump. It's a nice outfit. I've seen it's air operated. That's one of the things that, as a commercial account, they get those advantages. And as their quantities go up, they can get better pricing. They go up in percentages, much like the old days from years ago. Of course, prices are all according to what Amsoil assessed for them. And they can also have it shipped to different places. When they go to the order, they can simply click where they want that particular order to go. Of course, they're going to pay tax on this because of their account. They can be set up in a charge account with Amsoil. I use my credit card here at our retail shop. That's just the simplest. But again, you can just go on there, save the order. Once you get familiar with the numbers, there's another page for the commercial account where they can just simply order them off of that. There's lots of advantages to being a commercial account versus a retail. Of course, they're not interested in pamphlets. It's all geared towards their type of self-installer business. So again, that's that in a nutshell. Like I said, there's nice advantages. There's different ways to treat that commercial account. I'm sure some guys are out there going, okay, I'm going to set you up as a commercial account. I have a route. I'm going to come in and see what you have. I'm going to order that for you. But that's kind of up to between you and the commercial account, how you want to go about that. It's a nice system. You can introduce them to different things just like you would anybody else. And I'm talking as a dealer. Now, the previous pages you have watched the retail account being explained briefly. The preferred customer being explained briefly. And those are just going over them. The one thing we left out was a catalog order, which they simply go online and they order whatever they would like to have. And I see that too. They're just as important as anybody else. You don't necessarily get all of their information that you would have from a preferred customer or a retail account. But the preferred customer and retail account and a commercial account, you tend to get a relation built with them. You may talk with them sometimes, just send a thank you out. But that's all being a dealer, and that's what I'm going on to now. The dealer is a lot of fun, and that's one of the bigger reasons I enjoy this business. You say, well, it's work, right? Well, it's funny. It doesn't always feel like work to me because I am literally talking to people that have the same interests that I do. And if I don't, like now I'm talking with a fellow that he carves with a power saw. I thought, well, that's pretty neat. He invited me to come to their show and have Amsoil on display. And I've gotten to know them, and it's pretty doggone neat what they do with those power saws. There's a lot more to it than just standing there carving. And that's the kind of things that are interesting. I didn't know a thing about it before. Of course, we got into his lubrication, and I'm finding more about that, talking to Amsoil. And that's the one part that I like about this business too. The guy had had some problems previously, but the more I talked to him, really it was most likely not a lubrication problem, but he wasn't sure. I contacted Amsoil. It was the Sabre, in fact it's right here. It was the Sabre two-cycle oil. They have actually tested this at 300 to 1. The suggested ratio is 100 to 1. I would suggest maybe, and this is a suggestion, after talking with this gentleman with the power saw, they don't have a load. They're carving these things out, and that means that saw could be full bore plus, it could over rev. So they feel safer running at 75% or 75 to 1. And that's okay. Those are the kind of things that you find out as you go. What makes your customer comfortable, not just with you, which is your first step. Building that relationship is still what you're doing. As a dealer, you're building a relationship. These people become your friends because you enjoy their company. I know that's what's happened with me. For the most part, I enjoy talking with these men. They know a lot, women. I guess I don't have a woman yet that I'm dealing with, but that would be fine. Their interest in cars can be just as amazing as any guy, and sometimes they'll blow you away. Nothing wrong with that. Again, you learn so much as you go. That's what makes it fun. That's what keeps you motivated and keeps you going. Anyways, the things that you earn money from is always a big question. The retail account and the preferred customer and catalog order are your best as far as money making on percentages. You as a dealer at the low end of the scale, the commercial account is right there in that same area because they're going to buy more, so you're going to get a nice commission from them. The other dealers you get, that helps to your volume, as everybody else does. The higher your volume goes up, the higher percentages you get as far as your commission. So if I sell, $100 worth of stuff here, which isn't that much, I would get so many what they call commission credits, and that's how they calculate that. And you look for your scale, and you start, okay, if I get 25 more commission credits, I'm going to jump up to the next level. It's like 3% to 5%, 8%, 11%. It goes on up. I believe the stopping point is 25%. But nonetheless, that's a real motivator for me as far as making money, going out there and doing what I enjoy. I plan on retiring on this, and that's the other thing you can look at. But it's just fun, and you can have fun with it. It's not a job. What is a job to me is doing the social media things, getting on Facebook, and again, that's all what you enjoy. The talking one-on-one is the most enjoyable for me. Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it takes time to build a relationship. Anything worthwhile is worth taking time for. Well, that's a little bit touching on the dealer tonight. We'll go on to the next video. I'll try to get more details for you, let you know a little bit more about what Amsoil does for you and the team that I'm in. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. If you have questions, be sure to contact me from the information above. My phone number's there. My Facebook page is there. And if you're on Facebook seeing this, just click the button above. And I will have on Google, I should say Google, I'm seeing YouTube. I'll have my address right there that you can click on that to go to my website. Of course, go on from there. Appreciate you being with me again. Have fun out there because that's the biggest part of it. Thanks.